kind of share it is that obviously the service that you provide is super high value and probably the only option for somebody that's really in a fragile state to get from a long distance from point A to point B. But I'm guessing that there's ways to improve that over time and things you can do. And you're always coming up with all kinds of ideas. I'm like, wow, how do you think like that? As your passion for continuous improvement, what kind of things do you think you'll look for? What I'm talking about too is I know that sometimes people go like, oh, I had no idea that the service cost this much, not understanding. You have professional drivers, you have got all those things, you got the van. And some of that immediate affordability can be an issue, especially like you said, in a crisis scenario,
Yeah.
families having to make some decisions in short form. And you just partnered with a financing arm that actually gives options to people so that they don't have to make those crazy decisions in a, could be like something they can't afford in a second. All they need is time. And
Yeah.
you were able to develop a relationship with a financing arm that specifically does this. How did that come to pass?
So we've hear from customers quite often. It's just that they don't have the funds immediately. So what we're trying to solve is let's say you're selling your parents' house, but in order for you to sell it, you got to get them out of there. You got to get it cleaned out. But you were going to use that money to pay for the transport. Well, with this financial company that we've partnered with, you can get interest free up to, I think, 24 months interest free as long as you pay it off in full. But that helps you bridge that gap of being able to pay for the transport now, freeing up the asset that you're going to sell to pay for it, and then you can use that money to pay off the loan that you took. So a lot of it is just helping with the immediate, oh my God, I did not know it was going to be this much, and I also need this, but I don't want to go with a different company. I want to go with your company, but what are we going to do? So we're hoping that this helps solve a lot of problems for families.
Wow. That's huge because I know a lot of times, even that if somebody's liquidating a home or an asset, there may be a timing issue in terms of that. And so to remove that stress, we're just like, you've got the timing under control. Let's take care of the patient. Everything's good. What a stress reliever. And I know for your team, when I talk to them, they even try to give them different ideas on like, oh my gosh, can you have a conversation with a family member or things like that? They really help them through what I would say above and beyond the call of duty in a way to really help them try to make it happen because we've all been there. It's one of those things that we share as humans, that same experience. We've all had tragedies or difficulties or hard problems that we had to solve that we didn't really know how to do. And gosh darn it, if somebody, either a family member or a vendor or a partner reached out to us and say, you know what, I got a solution. Oh, the stress relief is huge.